from Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium in Greenville, North Carolina. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Hornets and the ECU Pirates. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
I caught up with the Hornets head coach. Coach mentioned they are still without their top running back here today. They are coming off a bye week, so they have been able to get some crucial reps with their back.
This offense has it with really good field position. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Got his man downfield. All the way. Touchdown, Hornets. They can use this. Offense in a bunch formation. Running inside. It's Douglas. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the stick.
Picked off. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Going over the top. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Second and long here. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Unloads it left. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10, had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what?
He caught it, and he's into the...
Man, make it a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
Calls it in.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Fires to the big fella. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Hits inside. It's Douglas.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They give it back to him. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds his man. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Hornets are rolling down the field. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Looking down the middle. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Wants to throw one first. Got his man down the middle. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Just hammer it. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play.
And that's got to feel...
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. He's going for the big play. It's caught. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, Hornets! First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. There he goes. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
RPO complete. Nice move there. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Hornets come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback changing the play. Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide right, it's Cheek. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Hornets in the hurry up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Long way to go on second down. He wants to throw it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Lowers those pads. And they'll... On the ground, it's Douglas. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. On first down, here comes this offense. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Douglas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Hornets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Douglas. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick completion to the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Hornets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. And they'll send 5 wide receivers out, maybe creating some room for the quarterback to run. Back to pass on 2nd down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets. Quick strike through the air for the score. The give. Oh, he's got some space. Quick step and go. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. Right back to the well. There's a crease. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Douglas. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. The Hornets come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also
The lights are on, and they're shining brightly, literally and figuratively on this Saturday night. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the Hornets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, glad to have you with us. Holly Rowe down on the sideline with the latest on an injury.
I caught up with the Hornets head coach before the game. They have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in.
A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough. Just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Hornets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under pressure. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got room on the return. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
Second down, gonna throw it. Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right, and he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Hornets are in the hurry up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Mason grab. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Hornets will have it 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Touchdown! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Drops back on 1st down. In the backfield, it's Douglas. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Quickly to the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Straight ahead, it's Douglas. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Hornets line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Hornets. A great catch and run for 6. The Hornets peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Wants to throw one first. Unloads to the right. Right on the money. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets. To the back. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The run inside. It's Douglas. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Sells the run, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Intercepted, a first half turnover. Bunch formation for these receivers. First play of this drive. Rushes on. Makes the grab over the middle. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Firing to the right, complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The Hornets racing to the line in the hurry up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Rolling right and going deep. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Right at the line. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. It's dropped after taking the hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down to the air. Here comes the heat. This time on target. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth.
Quick give. It's Douglas. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. And they swarm him under.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Away to... Offense in a split backfield. Making the adjustment on the play. Trying to get the corner. He'll do it himself. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Owl. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it... Like on the sidelines with the coaches, we got to stop turning the football over.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
And he gets rid of it.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Turning it on. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The play fake. Buying a little time to his left. Working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hornets are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, it's Douglas. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Moving out to the right. Makes a catch. Into the house. Touchdown.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest.
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Keeping his eyes downfield. Got enough space. Touchdown, Hornets. They move. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. Oh, pressure's coming. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. There he goes.
Great job by the quarterback bouncing back. Just got sacked the previous play. Now all of a sudden it's 2nd and long, and everybody knows you're going to be throwing it. But he comes right back, stays in the pocket. He's staring down the field. He's not letting the rush affect him. He finds his open guy. He gets the completion. It's not a 1st down, but now you're set up 3rd and short. And this all of a sudden looking pretty good for the offense.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. Trying to slip through and pick it up. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Hornets with the 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Running inside. It's Douglas. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Powers inside. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
I really like what I see from this offense with the lead in the 4th quarter, and they're moving the sticks. This is now the 6th play of the drive, and they've been able to stay on, bleed clock. They want to just continue doing exactly what they're doing right now.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Hits inside. It's Douglas. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. On the move. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Got to make the play on fourth. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they did. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on great cities, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the lake. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Hornets and the Temple Owls. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, checking in with Temple's head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The snap, wants to start the drive with a pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Douglas. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick game. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Hornets come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's
intercepted deep in his own end. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the... The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. It's complete to the left. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to the big tight end. Already find a hole in that secondary. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Hornets. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a crease. It's Douglas. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
At the 13-yard line.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll ride the hot hand. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. They'll run it. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Back to pass on 2nd down. Stepping to the right. Fires on the move. Gets rid of it.
Well, the cornerback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route, and because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Turns it upfield. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Hornets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wide receiver going in motion. Play action on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Hornets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to keep it in the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He makes a catch. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Drops back on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Hornets started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Trying to run, it's Douglas. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Hornets. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. He uncorks one deep. He's got it for a big play. Slippery slide, find it. Break, over. Here we go, ready, go. Straight ahead, it's Douglas. He's past the sticks. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Hornets just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll give it to him again. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Caught behind the line. It's Douglas. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The Hornets come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Quarterback signaling to his guys. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete on the right side. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wants to throw on first. Look out! They get to him as he throws.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Hornets. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How effective have they been as they extend this lead here? The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Snags it over the middle. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The run inside. It's Douglas. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Plows his way ahead. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Hornets look to keep this drive humming. Sends it back in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Right side, it's Douglas. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Hornets have it in scoring position on first and goal. From the red zone, it's Douglas. Touchdown, Hornets! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Fresh setter down's going to the air. He's got it. Oh, what a cut! On the move at the 30. Makes a grab and room to run. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You've got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect position to get some points to capitalize on their great field position.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
On the option. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Drops back on first down. Looking left. And that one's incomplete.
And not surprised at all, man. You force the turnover, great field position, and you get aggressive. You try to throw the football on the first play. This is that little fringe area, man. That 30 to 50-yard line, you got a lot of space to still throw. You get your receivers open to try to make plays in the passing game.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Douglas. Beck's going for the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big.
Touchdown, Hornets! The Hornets come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They want that clock to run. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Burrowing for yardage. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the single back. He's got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Got his man to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. After the holding penalty, the offense will try to hang on with a 1st and 20. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Caught.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Got his man on the right. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Throwing right. It's complete. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
On the play. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
The Hornets will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for the edge. Keeps it on the option. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just... This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David. Saturdays may be the traditional day for college football, but it won't get better than this one on Thursday night. EA Sports College Football continues a familiar feel for us here on a Thursday night. It's the UNLV Rebels and the Hornets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Hornets head coach. He is taking a 1-0 approach. Even though this team is on a 5-game winning streak and they have an unranked opponent coming into town today, he said...
If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. First play of this drive. Complete. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Hornets have it with a 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Got him downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Hornets headed quickly to the line. Running the red zone. It's Douglas. And he surges across the line. Touchdown! The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Caught. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than cornerback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards... deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
Second down to the air. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. 2nd and long here. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Hornets. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line. It'll be first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
The Hornets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, gonna throw it. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Hornets want to pick up the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a man. Reels it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Quarterback will keep it. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Hornets. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Fires to the middle. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Long way to go on second down.
Here we go. Ready, go.
He'll run it. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
And, man, the defense really needed that. They needed that for their confidence. 3 drives already, 3 touchdowns. They haven't found a way to solve the puzzle till now. Nice job getting the stop, getting a little bit of momentum, and now hopefully your offense is energized and excited.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the back. Drops back on first down. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Ripping through the defense. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. The Hornets, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Gonna run it. It's Douglas. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield very late in the half. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hit as he throws. Just gets rid of that one.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first. Left side, it's cheap. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Timeout is called. They let it get down to 3 seconds before stopping the clock, and they'll have a chance to put points up before the break. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the field goal to end the half takes us to half. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. Quick give. It's Douglas. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. Six-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. This time they'll throw it. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. From the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the air. They're all over him. Just got rid of that one.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And he's on his... From the gun, it's Douglas. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
He unleashes a long one. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Push is ahead. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
And he ran away from the crowd. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeps it on the ground. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Working the ground game. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they're going to put another... They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best.
Welcome to the Rocket City of Houston and Rice Stadium. Just about to turn the corner into the back half of the season here on EA Sports College Football. It is Week 7. It's the Hornets and the Rice Owls. Reese Davis along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Fresh center downs going to the air. Finds his man down the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Turning it on. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. And an explosive play gets this offense working. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Working the middle. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your...
Touchdown, Hornets! He broke away from the... Takes the handoff. It's Douglas. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Right back to it. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Douglas. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
The Hornets have it with a 1st and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Misses badly on that one. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to...
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got his man. Open space at the 25. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Defense just didn't have an answer there on the slant throw. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier and get him down on the ground.
And the Hornets come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Sells the run, looking to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
He tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Running inside, it's Douglas. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Hornets are marching down the field. Drops back on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Hornets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Hits inside, it's Douglas. Got the first down, and they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Hornets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Quick completion on the out. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Hornets are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown! Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Douglas. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Fresh set of downs going up top. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch inside the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. The Hornets want to move quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
Caught, and he's got room. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. A designed run for the quarterback. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking to the end zone, it's incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
Man, so many more times.
The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Right side, it's Douglas. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Douglas. Enough to move the chains. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared.
Fires toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly and push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. Out wide left, it's Cheek. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Hornets will snap it on 1st and 10. Driving forward, it's Douglas. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change.
And he's in. Touchdown, Hornets. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll try to do it himself.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
The Hornets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabs it in the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, gonna throw it. Pulls it in. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
The Hornets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Got it. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. He's got enough. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. And the Hornets back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Keeps it himself. Keeps it looking for room. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. The give, and tick, 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 tick. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a gap. It's Douglas. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. And he got it! And now the lead is even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them.
The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Hornets. And When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten at this point. You've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were, they knew what they were going to go out and try to accomplish and how they wanted to dominate teams. And they've been able to do that to this point. So, David, to your point, just keep getting better.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. We're headed toward the back stretch of the season, week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the UTSA Roadrunners and the Hornets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
I caught up with the Hornets head coach before the game.
Tells to run, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Douglas. Got enough for the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash. Of his wheels, not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up 4th and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win. I'm coming downhill. I'm playing physical. I'm picking my play, whether it's quarterback sneak, fullback dive, whatever it is that we do great, and I'm going to get my inches.
The Hornets will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Douglas. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Run in the red zone. It's Douglas. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Rid of it on the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll try to get it in with the run. Swamped immediately. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? From the gun, looking for a man. Lets it fly. Touchdown! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Snapped it, they'll throw to start the drive. Turns it upfield. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Hornets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Hornets. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position, the Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Play action on first down. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that's such an underrated skill when you watch quarterbacks, man. To be able to see him, he sees the receiver breaking from the right side of the field, but you got to be able to read the coverage in front, and that's really good timing, getting the ball out of your hands, knowing when he's going to come open, and putting the ball right on it.
And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. The Hornets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Drops back on first down. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Really great job in coverage by the defender on that play, swatting the ball away.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He's got an open man. Shakes a man, and he might take off. The 10. Touchdown, Hornets. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quick give. It's Douglas. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Snags it. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And his throw is incomplete.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Fires to the end zone. Touch! From the gun, it's Douglas. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Fresh set of downs going up top. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's got it down the field. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw one first. He's not afraid to go deep. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Second and long here. Looking downfield, and time is running short. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. Past the 50. And he gets the interception. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on first down. Got his man downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Hornets peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. They're going to run it. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Trying to squeak through the pile. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Hornets are flying down the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds his target. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. The Hornets trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They want to throw it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down to the air. Looking for the score. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up third down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on third and goal, and it did not pay off. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Dead center. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Hits the hole. It's Douglas. Got the first down. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Right back to the well. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Just watching the clock run out on this one, and we can turn our attention to what's in store for next week here in the midpoint of the season. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The handoff. Turning it on. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Hornets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Going for it all. In the end zone, see if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Sells the fake. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup. Sells the run, looking to pass. Flush to the left. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Got it, looking for the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Running inside. It's Douglas. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. The fake wants to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
There we go, D.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Timeout is called with just a single second left. After this, it'll be a wrap. Drops back on first down. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game.